Hello everybody, welcome to another Beer, Toys and Banter. I'm Nez.
And I'm Dunny.
And on tonight's show, we're going to drink some beer. We're going to talk about Star Wars toys like we normally do. But we've got a couple of surprises for you. Dunny's going to talk about one of them. I'm going to talk about the other one. So let's get started. What beer have you got tonight, Dunny?
Right, Nez, tonight I've got another one from William Brothers Brewery from Aldi. It's a Rubus Grapefruit IPA. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to say it's citrusy, because it is. But it's interesting, because I don't like grapefruit. But when you do it in a beer, it's really nice, subtle. So I can smell the grapefruits in that. It's a great golden colour. It's great, mate. A lovely session IPA. Nothing too strong, 5%. So it's not huge, but it's just a great tasting beer. What have you got, mate?
Well, on the first ever episode of Beer, Toys and Banter, you talked about one of our favourite breweries, Vocation Brewery from Ebden Bridge, and you drank Heart and Soul, the session IPA. I've actually got Vocation's Life and Death, which is a 6.5. Now, it doesn't describe itself as a double IPA on the can, but I've drunk this at Vocation, and on the board, when you see it on the tap, it says it's a double IPA. So 6.5. I expect this to be really, really hoppy, if it's anything like its draft version of itself. So let's open this.
They do some great beers, don't they, at Vocation?
Amazing beers. Nice golden colour, like IPA should be, of course. And already it smells like fruit salad. You know, most IPAs have got, like, you know, the American hops in. They're very citrusy. Some of them are even infused with citrus fruits, like the one you just tried. But that really does smell like a fruit salad.
Nice.
Yeah, very fruity taste, but also it's got that hoppy undertone. You can tell there's lots and lots of hops in there. So another great beer. And I have to say, I can't wait until we can go to Vocation and Co. Once again, when we're all allowed out, etc., and actually drink this on draft. Actually, whilst mentioning draft, it's a pretty good time to say that hopefully, if our plans come to fruition, we should be drinking draft beer on next week's show, because we found out that one of our favourite craft beer bars, Casked, is actually delivering, home delivering draft beer. And the way I understand it is, it's in a bag, in a box. So similar to when you buy a box of wine, it's in a bag. They're doing some of their cask beers in one of those bags in a box, or whatever the proper name for that is. So if we can get that ordered and here in time next week, we should be drinking draft beer, and I'll definitely drink to that. Cheers, Dunny. So, Dunny, what toy have you got this week?
Well, bit something a bit different this week, Nez. Is it's not a toy, but I thought it'd be interesting to open, and I've been waiting to open this all week. I don't know if anybody saw the Disney offer a couple of weeks ago, where if you placed an order, I think it was over £30, you got, look at that,
Beautiful.
beautiful box. You got yourself a key.
Yeah, the Disney May the 4th Be With You key, which they were going to give out in shops with purchases, but obviously all the shops are closed.
So, what did I get this one? So I got myself another t-shirt, because you can never have enough t-shirts. So I got myself, a bit like yourself it looks like, mate. Got myself a child t-shirt.
Nice.
Which basically,
yeah,
when your song comes on.
This is the child t-shirt that I got.
Yeah.
From the Disney store in order to get my May the 4th key.
And then I got myself another cap. She's the child.
Excellent.
Quality.
Very cool.
So that's what I got. And then, obviously, as you spoke, it comes with the key, which I've absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with it, but
I've hung mine up in the collection room, and I've just got a funny feeling that they're going to do a few of them, because that one was described as the Disney May the 4th Luke Skywalker key. So it will be easy from now to do Rey's lightsaber, Qui-Gon Jinn, blah, blah, blah.
May the 4th be with you inside. Again, it's Disney. It's one of them nice little trinkets, and unfortunately I had to buy other things to get it, but so that's what I've got, mate. I thought it'd be rather interesting, something different. But while we're on the subject of something interesting and something different, as Nez explained, we have finally took delivery of our patches.
Yeah, I've got mine right here.
So Nez have done it, Beer Toys and Banter YouTube patches. Now, these are a limited run. They're going to be available next week online, which I think they'll be great, mate. They look brilliant, don't they?
I never ever thought that I'd have my musty on a patch.
They are.
So as you say, yeah, we will we'll put details on next week's show how you can go online and order your patches.
And just as a thank you, I'd like to thank Doug Cook and Ben Livesey for all their hard work and making this possible. It is quite
absolutely.
It's quite surreal. You see your own face on a patch.
Yeah, Ben Livesey, Doug Cook. Thanks very much.
So thanks to you guys. So they'll be available to buy next week. All details will be on here. They'll be on our Facebook page and the Instagram page. Brilliant.
And Twitter.
And Twitter. Right, Nez, what have you got for us tonight, pal?
A Black Series figure. I'm still plugging away at some of the holes in my Black Series collection. And as you know, there's quite a few of those holes are from the Solo movie. So I've got number 71 here, which is Val in a Vandor outfit. So, as you know, I didn't particularly like Solo when I saw it. I still don't think it's one of the best Star Wars films, but it is growing on me. And I think one of the most underrated characters in the movie is Val. Perhaps because She gets killed off quite early. Spoiler. I hope everybody's seen it. But she is an underrated character in the movie, and I think Thandie Newton plays a really good part, and this is a great little action figure of Val. Comes with a blaster.
Nice.
And she's got all her harnesses on, where she's hooked up on the train line in the heist scene on the planet Vandor. Nice detailed figure, like all the Black series. Plenty of articulation, if that's your thing. And I think that's a really good likeness of the character Val. A nice little addition to my 6-inch Black series collection. Yeah, so that's my toy, Val from the 6-inch Black series. I want to end by just talking about my little surprise, which is tomorrow morning. If you're watching this after the event, then obviously it's already been done. But tomorrow morning, which is Friday the 22nd, would have been the weekend that everybody starts travelling towards the Star Wars Fan Fun Day. We are picking up the foreign visitors, the foreign guests, the overseas guests, and so on, and starting to make preparations for the show and all that. So we wanted to do a few things over that weekend, done in myself. So the first one I'm going to talk about is we're going to auction off all the posters from previous years. Now, some of them have already been auctioned, so it's not all the posters from all the years, because we auctioned some of them at dinner with the Star Wars stars, our big fundraising event. But we've got a lot of posters, all signed. They're all A1, the huge great posters. They're the ones that go behind the guests when they're actually at the show. They signed them for us, and we're going to auction all those up. So tomorrow morning, Friday the 22nd, we will put the link up on all the Star Wars Fan Fun Day social media platforms to our eBay site, our eBay page, where you can bid on those posters, and there's some crackers there. There's some real big names there, and there's also one from last year's show that was signed by all 14 guests. So you can do that. Secondly, this is an exclusive because this is going to be announced tomorrow on all the platforms. Elite Signatures, Dunny's company, and the official partner of the Star Wars Fan Fun Day, are doing for the whole of the weekend a 10% deal if you use the promo code SWFFD10. So that starts Saturday morning, am I right?
Morning, yeah.
Saturday morning through till the end of Bank Holiday Monday. So in other words, the Star Wars Fan Fun Day weekend. If you use SWFFD10, you'll get 10% off any of the autographs in the store. And finally, and I think this is... Say again.
That is literally any autograph on the store. So the Game of Thrones, your Harry Potter, anything on that store. It doesn't include, obviously, the pre-orders for any private signings, but anything else on the store that's available to buy now is 10% all the way up till Monday night.
Great. Really generous offer, and can't thank you enough for doing that. No. And finally, the third one, I think we're also going to do this Saturday, but it will be sometime over the Bank Holiday weekend. We had some Star Wars Fan Fun Day Chewbacca pin badges, which, there's less than 10 left now, so thank you to everybody who's bought those. But you can pre-order, which is expected sometime towards the end of June, but you can pre-order our Star Wars Fan Fun Day Mandalorian pin. There'll be a picture of it up there and details of how to pre-order that via the website. So hopefully there'll be a few other things. We may be even going to do a Beer, Toys and Banter Bank Holiday Weekend special, or something like that. But just keep your eyes out on all the Star Wars Fan Fun Day social media platforms. And that about wraps it up. So thanks again for tuning in. Stay safe, everybody. And cheers, Dunny.
Thanks again, everybody. And if you've tried any of the beers tonight, or if you've got any of the toys, or if you've even bought the key from the Disney store, just leave a comment. We do try to interact with everybody as we can. If there's a beer you'd like us to try, please leave that in the comments. We've had some great suggestions. Anything like that, just leave anything in the comments, and we can start doing a bit more interaction. That's all I've got. Cheers, Nez.
Good health. Cheers, everybody.